So welcome back to the Sawmill, friends. It's been a busy past few days here at the mill, especially up here at the new shop. Let me show you guys everything we got done. Things are finally coming together. Finally. All right, friends, as you can see, I started moving back in. Brought two of my toolboxes up right there, a few tools over there, and we're still waiting on the garage doors. Hopefully within the next week or two, those things will arrive. That one's going to be 12 by 12, and this one will have a motor on it. Now over here on the side, this one is 12 by 10, but no motor on this one. I don't plan on opening up this one a whole lot. It's mainly just for ventilation for the most part. So those doors hopefully will be here in the next week or two. So in the footage on this video at the very first, you guys saw this concrete going down. I'm really happy I finally got that done. I got to pour this little section right here. And the reason we didn't do that last week is because I didn't have the conduit done. So hopefully here in the next day or two, I can get the mud mixer fired up and we'll pour that little slab right there. I think it's only like 3 by 3 or something like that. Not too bad. Now this was the larger pour. It was 7 foot wide, 72 foot long. And originally, if you guys recall on previous videos, I wasn't going to pour this one, but I changed my mind once I had the concrete guy up here. I thought, now would be the time to go ahead and get it done. I'm glad I did it. So we got this side poured as well. And now the entire shop is completely poured, I guess is the correct word. I'm not sure what you would say, but we got concrete in the entire building. I do have to come back right here and do some repair work right there. The previous owner, like I said, he had rabbits in this building and a lot of the cages right here on this wall. And I'm assuming the urine from the rabbits probably done that, but I could be wrong. We'll have to repair that at some point. And I've not started a lot of the electrical work yet. I've just got an extension cord going to that light right up there, just so I got some light up here in the evenings. And once I start finishing out these walls, I'll start running conduit and getting everything pretty much locked in the way I want it. All right, guys, so on these walls, here's my plan, and look over the echo. I'm not going to do any spray foam insulation. I've done that in the past, and it's pretty messy. And I'm not going to be keeping this building climate controlled year round. I think I may put a wood stove in here for the winter time, just for when I'm in here. I won't run it all the time, of course, so there's no reason to go crazy on insulation here, because we do have mild winters here in Tennessee. The summers are what's brutal, in my opinion. So I'll probably put a vapor barrier over this metal right here. I'll build this wall out between the posts. I'll insulate it. And I'm thinking, see what you guys think about this. I'm thinking about putting plywood on this, 8 foot tall, and then the final 4 feet, because this is a 12-foot sidewall, put metal at the very top. I think that would look good. A lot of guys in their shops for farms and stuff, they put metal on the entire wall, but you can't hang nothing on that. I think it would look better if I had plywood on this and painted it white, or maybe just left it wood color, I don't know. And then put metal on the very top. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what you would do. Or if you build a shop like this, how would you do it now that you've already had it built? Or would you do anything differently? That sounds a lot better, don't it? My goodness. Look over me here. Look over me. I think that would look pretty good. 8 foot plywood, maybe paint it white. I probably will paint it white for video reasons, and 4 foot of metal on top of it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. I think it would look pretty good. All right, so this is the back half of the building. We got the excavator right there. The track loader will not be staying up here. That would go down to the sawmill. There's one of the side-by-sides. I started moving my hardware store back up here as well. Right there's all my oil, my filters. That's actually about half of the stuff I have. Look over the rooster in the background. He's back there hollering at me. He saw me through the door right then. Got my filing cabinets coming in here. I got a lot of hydraulic couplers and that box right there. That's actually a pretty neat little box right here. I got this on Facebook Marketplace for $50, and check it out. Look at all those drawers. That's nice right there. I love storage systems like this. You can't beat it. You can't find them anymore. I doubt they make anything at all like this anymore. Good stuff. So anyways, back here is where some equipment will be stored. The excavator will always be parked in here. Where Mr. Cotto sits is where I'm probably going to put the hay baler, back here in the back. Then in this back corner is going to be where we sharpen blades. So right there is my sharpener. This is a Wood-Mizer BMS 250 automated sharpener, works really good. And this is my setter. It's also made by Wood-Mizer. Right there's a bunch of blades. So back here in this back corner is something I didn't have before, a designated place to sharpen blades. Need to run power back here and some extra lighting, of course, so I can see what I'm doing. But that's a really nice thing to have that I didn't have in the past, is a permanent place to leave these two set up where I can always sharpen blades if I need to. And also, as far as the concrete goes, for those of you that are curious, it was about $240 some a yard. It took 11 yards to pour all this. Counting the labor, it cost me about $5,500. That's not too bad, but that's a lot more than it used to be. I can remember about 5 years ago pouring concrete for the kiln. It was $130 a yard. It's went up quite a bit. The last thing to share is what we did this morning. My buddy Richard came over and ran the excavator because he's a lot better of an operator than I am. He brought in a load of slate. This is about one load right here. I think it was about 10 tons. And we built up the entrance to the side door because it was way below grade right there. I'll come in here in probably a week or two with the compactor and get this mushed down pretty good. I think that's the right word, mushed down. Probably not the right word. Then we'll bring some gravel in here. And he also backfilled beside the building, which it needed, and also built up the area in front of this door because it was really low. And got this corner done. Works really good. Works really good. My goodness, Nathan. It looks really good. That sounds a lot better. I'm not sure how much diesel's in the sawmill. We better check it. And before you guys say anything about it, I know, I need to get the dust collection down here at the mill. This is getting out of hand. I don't like it, but I don't have power down here yet. Maybe I could run the dust collector on a generator. I don't know. I need to do something. That right there is getting old. I also need to bring the diesel tank down here. I got 200-gallon containers. I'm not sure what I'm waiting on. I need to move one of them down here sooner than later. That's kind of low. We'll go ahead and top this off. On the Sawmill, Joe Maine Silvertip Turbo 7. If you want to try those blades out, call Joe Maine. His cell phone number is in the video description. And Joe now works for Wood-Mizer, as you guys know. So if you need parts for your sawmill, order them at the same time. It'll save you on shipping. Joe's a good guy. And he doesn't pay me to tell you guys about that. So this is not a paid endorsement by Joe Maine or nothing like that. I'm just trying to save you guys some time and money. Keyword is time. Time is more important than money, in my opinion. I've learned that over the years here at this little business that I've grown since 2010. That's when I first got my sawmill. My first sawmill I got in 2010. Or was it 2011? My goodness, I can't remember now. I need to look. I think it was 2010. Time is so much more important than money and worth so much more. That's why I try to get that hardware store up at the new shop, so I've always got everything I need here at the mill. I don't have to go to the store to get something. Time is so important. If you can save time and get all your parts at once with your blades, order them. And having said all that, I'll say this and I'll shut up. I'll get off my little soapbox here. If you have a Wood-Mizer sawmill, you should have all your replacement parts for that mill in stock. You should have your blades, your band wheels, your belts for your wheels, a drive belt on hand, blade guide rollers, parts of the water system. If you have the high pressure system like I have, the Wood-Mizer system, you should have all that stuff in stock. So if it does tear up one day, and it will, these things don't last forever, you will have to replace some parts sooner than later. You've always got them on hand. If I could spend some more of your money, I would tell you to go on Wood-Mizer's website and order about $1,000 worth of spare parts, and you will thank me later. Because when you're broke down out in somebody's field, you're doing a portable sawmill job, and you don't have that part you need, it's going to cost you more than $1,000. Trust me, it's going to cost you a lot more than that. So always have parts on hand. I learned that the hard way as well. Always have parts on hand. 1x9s, future shiplap. Let's go. You guys hang in there. I appreciate you guys watching, and I really appreciate everybody's time, because time is so important, like I was saying. So if you're taking the time to watch me on these videos, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
on the road, headed back to New Orleans, driving in the country past old-timey scenes. Big birds were singing in the tall willow trees, mighty fine. 3 words written on a paper bag, I miss you, was written in a message in black, thrown in a van 2,000 miles back, a better time. And how many souls and times that I've told.